A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In an extraordinary live televised press conference held in Alaska, U.S. President Donald Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin discussed what many are calling a pivotal moment in U.S.-Russia relations. After nearly 3 hours of closed-door talks, Trump described the discussions as very productive, yet both leaders acknowledged that no concrete agreements were reached regarding the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. The summit, which took place at Joint Base Elmendorf-Richardson in Anchorage, was marked by a display of military might, with a B-2 stealth bomber and F-35 fighter jets flying overhead as the leaders met. This was the first time in nearly a decade that Putin had visited U.S. soil, an event that many see as significant given the strained relations between the two nations. Trump expressed optimism about the potential for a deal, stating, "We have a very good chance of reaching a deal," but tempered his enthusiasm by noting, "There's no deal until there's a deal." Details about the discussions were scarce, and neither leader mentioned a ceasefire in Ukraine, a critical issue that has dominated international headlines. Putin, in his remarks, emphasized the importance of dialogue, stating, "The past period was very difficult for bilateral relations. And, let's be honest, they have slid to the lowest point since the Cold War." He called for a move from confrontation to dialogue, suggesting that the personal meeting was overdue. Despite the lack of a formal agreement, both leaders highlighted their willingness to work towards a resolution. Trump indicated that he would be making calls to European leaders and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky to discuss the next steps. In a surprising moment at the end of the press conference, Putin extended an invitation to Trump to visit Moscow, to which Trump responded with humor, saying, "I could take a little heat for that." The summit comes at a time when Ukraine continues to face severe challenges, with ongoing military actions from Russian forces. Trump has previously criticized Putin's actions in Ukraine, suggesting that his urge to kill might be in his genes. Meanwhile, Zelensky expressed hope that the U.S. would play a crucial role in resolving the conflict, stating he was counting on America. As the summit concluded, Trump boarded Air Force One, giving a fist bump to the air in a show of confidence, though the lack of a peace deal left many questions unanswered. White House officials announced that the scheduled lunch between the U.S. and Russian delegations had been canceled, signaling a quick return to Washington for Trump. In the aftermath of the summit, both leaders' statements were scrutinized for their content and implications. Trump noted that while many points were agreed upon, there were still one or two pretty significant items that needed to be resolved. He maintained that the meeting went amazingly well and rated the day at 10 on a scale of 1 to 10. Putin's emphasis on the need for a lasting resolution to the Ukraine conflict was echoed by Trump, who acknowledged the complexity of the situation. As both leaders prepare to return to their respective countries, the world watches closely, wondering if this summit will lead to tangible progress or if it was merely a diplomatic exercise. In summary, while the Alaska summit between Trump and Putin showcased a willingness to engage in dialogue, the absence of a concrete agreement on the Ukraine conflict leaves much to be desired. As Trump prepares for further discussions with European leaders, the international community remains hopeful yet cautious about the potential for peace in Ukraine. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.